What's good, YouTube? Man, I'm back here with another video. We're about to react to the Thunder vs. CAVS game, the highlights from last night. It was a fantastic game, honestly. Probably the best game of the year, in my opinion. I mean, a little bit biased, CAVS fan, obviously, but you know, we did what we had to do. The big takeaway from last night: big men are not dead. Whoever tells you that the big man position is dead, they don't know what they're talking about, because Jared Allen and Evan Mobley really showed up. And honestly, the Thunder showed that they missed Chet, having J-Dub at the 4 basically, and kind of having to make him guard, you know, bigger players. It kind of showed. I think I would really love to see this matchup again when Chet's healthy, though. With Hartenstein and Chet versus Allen and Mobley, I think that's a very, very good matchup. But the Cavs did what they needed to do last night to get the win. That's what's important. The Cavs, you know, they break the Thunder's win streak. We keep our win streak alive. And honestly, we do so with basically kind of having a Donovan Mitchell no-show, to be honest. Don did not play very well at all, but we still got the win. So I'm gonna just get into the highlights. So let's just go ahead and check it out, though. One thing, the Cavs got a lot of open looks. That's one thing about them. They did get a lot of open looks in big-to-big pass. A lot of those big-to-big passes, too. I don't know. If I'm the Thunder, I'm not mad at this loss, though. Like, watching these highlights right now, like, you can see the size, like, how many points Cleveland's getting in the paint, but if I'm them, I'm not really that upset. You know, no Chet to still keep the game close. They beat the Celtics without Chet too. And you gotta think about it. Both the Cavs and the Celtics are in the East, so they gotta play each other. That's the hardest part about it. You know, the Thunder are not gonna have to see the Cavs or the Celtics until the finals. I'm just not worried. But one thing, the Cavs bench came to play too. I'm not gonna lie, the Cavs bench came to play. Strus came to play. If y'all go watch my other video, I did talk about how I might have started Strus, but we started Dean Wade, which was just fine. I just didn't want us to start Sam Merrill or anyone little. Strus, there you go, wide open again. Yeah, Strus having a big game was huge for us. Not gonna lie, that was huge for us. There you go, Mo. And one. He's gotten a lot stronger too. Him getting stronger has unlocked something new for us, because he couldn't do this last year. He was not in the paint like that last year. Not at all. Shea and J-Dub is a nasty duo, I'm not gonna lie. And when they get Chet back, they'll have better rotations. They won't have to play Kenrich Williams as much, Aaron Wiggins, Cason Wallace. Like, those are guys that still play, you know, but they won't have to play them as much because they'll have more depth. Chet is really big for them. One thing about this game that I noticed was, you know, this game wasn't dominated by threes. You know, I know a lot of people complain about how games are dominated by threes, but this game wasn't dominated by threes at all. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of felt like look at most of our highlights are kind of in the paint. To be honest, like, a lot of guys are navigating in the paint. Now that does come with, you know, Donovan not shooting very well. You have a guy like Shea who's getting to the paint, so the bigs kind of dominated too. So that's just, I guess that's just indicative. But a lot of good cuts, a lot of good basketball. Not a lot of shot chucking, if you ask me. There you go, Mobley right over Jalen Williams, right over him. There's nothing really he can do. Shake. Yeah, both teams are getting out in transition layups. They're not shooting a lot of transition threes. They're getting to the basket. They're getting to the cup. Throw it, dump it down, lob. That's going to be key for the Cavs. I'm not going to lie. They need Mobley to be one of the best players on the court, especially when they play Boston. They're gonna need him. They're gonna need him. They're gonna need him. Good dunk, Don. Good pass. Yeah, because they're going with Tatum and all those guys, you know, Tatum, Brown, with that duo. I'm not gonna lie, they also, their defense is insane with Drew Holiday and Derek White. But if Mobley can, I'm not saying he got to match Jason Tatum because he's not going to, but if he can at least not get fried every possession, like, we can hang with the Celtics, and I think we could beat the Celtics. It's very doable. They're not an unbeatable team. I think that the Thunder showed that. It's just hard to beat them in a series, is the thing. Playing the same team 7 times is different than one game in a, you know what I'm saying, in the regular season. So we'll see how that goes. He gets buckets, bro. He gets buckets. That's tough. Ooh, one thing. We got Shea in foul trouble. Getting Shea in foul trouble was huge. He got in foul trouble. Now, we can't step back. We can't leave him on an island. Shea gets on an island. Doris Burke kind of talked about it too, like how smooth he is and how well he uses his shoulders. Shea, the way he bump people is elite. He's gonna get to his spot, bump, create space, put the shot up. It's tough. I told y'all he has the big frame. He's not little. That helps. Him being that tall, it translates. Fluid and height. Yeah, our only threes are coming off catch and shoot threes. We're not getting a lot of ISO threes. I actually like those shots. Jared Allen and Mobley, they did everything for us last night. I'm not gonna lie, they're the reason we won that game. Let's just keep it. Let's just keep it a beat. Keep it a bug. It was the bigs. It was the bigs last night. Don kind of let us down a little bit. DG played well too, though. I think DG played well. Actually, to be honest, Donovan didn't play terrible. He just couldn't score. He kind of did a lot of other things. Get in there. Yeah. I didn't watch the middle part of this game last night, though. I didn't really get a chance to see. I really only watched the end. Oh, he hit one. Okay. Yeah, he had his second bucket with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. That's bad. That's bad. He wasn't hitting anything. Hit one again. Yeah. Man, like I said in my video a couple months ago about picking Kenny Atkinson for Coach of the Year, he knows how to coach offense. Oh, wow, that was beautiful. But anyway, back to Kenny Atkinson. Look at our ball movement. We're getting so many slips, open threes, layups to our bigs. Like, our offense looks completely different than it did with JV Biggerstaff, because Biggerstaff was out there having us stagnant. It looked like we were standing in quicksand every possession. Like, just watching. No off-ball movement, no nothing. Screen. Get through. Ty Jerome has been huge too. He's a big upgrade from Craig Porter. He's played really, really well. Also, one thing, both teams went zone at one point in this game, which was interesting. But when you think about it, both teams weren't really shooting that many threes. Even watching all of these highlights, like, most of these highlights, the teams are getting to the basket. They're getting to the paint and kicking it out. So going zone, trying to prevent them from getting to the hoop, actually wasn't a bad idea, in my opinion. Bump, fade. got it, bro. You got it. I think the big thing, if you're the Cavs, you love the way they play. I don't think you're going to get that production from Jared Allen and Evan Mobley every night. You know, it's going to be Donovan a lot of times, but you need a little more. I think. Ooh, wow. I still think the team, what they really need is one wing defender. Okoro is still, I mean, you know, he's not 100%. He doesn't play that much all the way, but Strus, I'm not gonna lie, Strus and Dean Wade had a tough time with Shea, but a lot of times it didn't really feel like he was getting boxed. It felt like he was missing. Same thing with Donovan. Donovan wasn't necessarily boxed, except for a couple of possessions. He was definitely boxed, but good finish. Good finish. We go 5 with a minute left. Oh yeah, DG ISO for game was nice. Lay me. Get us out of there. That's the end of that. Yeah, that was a good game. We play them again soon. I'll put the date on the screen. I forget what day it is. I think it's like sometime next week or something like that. But we play them again, and honestly, I think I'm excited to see what that game gonna look like. I think that game is pretty much gonna be amazing, to be honest. But yeah, man, thank y'all for checking out this video. This kind of a little more freeform video. I told y'all I got another one coming up, the nuance videos, where I do some research and actually, you know, walk through some things about the NBA, history of the NBA, all that sort of stuff. So I got one of those coming up, but I enjoyed kind of just watching, you know, my favorite team. I'll probably do more reactions like this for big games or some of my favorite players when they have good games. So I'll definitely tap in. But thank y'all for watching. Please share, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate the support. I have fun doing these videos for y'all. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.